All right, all right. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone, to our live streaming session here, where we are going to create a story together. So, how are y'all doing this afternoon? How is everyone doing? Let me just go ahead and type a quick message here. Say your name and where you are from. All right, so let's see who joins us. Also, if you're watching on the YouTube Live and you want to join us directly, you can do so through let me show you the link here. You can actually join us directly here at this link. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. This link here, zoom.usa/j/2772411012. You can actually join us here in this meeting. So I will post the link here on YouTube as well. Join us on Zoom at boom. Okay. So that way, anyone who is watching on the YouTube Live but wants to interact directly can do so as well. Live on Zoom at boom. Okay. All right. So with no further ado, let's get this started. Hello, hello, Halim. How are you doing? Halim is here with us. Good afternoon, Halim. Welcome, welcome. So, like I said, we are going to be creating a story together. So this is the link if you want to join me directly on Zoom, okay? Otherwise, you can just keep watching here through the YouTube Live. But there is a little bit of a lag, and I don't think there's quite as much interaction. So that's why I give you that option as well. So, hey, Aleem. Hello, everybody else who's watching and has not commented yet, but good to have you all here. Welcome, and let's get started. So we're going to do a couple of things. Yesterday, in yesterday's class, we read a story that I had already written. Today, right now, in this session, we're going to create a new story. So that means we are going to choose a picture, an image as a prompt. We're going to ask you questions about that prompt. And then based on your answers, we are going to create and begin preparing for another story. Then we'll write that and record it, and we'll have another class actually talking about it. Okay, so Halim and everyone who is watching, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and where you are from. Where is everybody from? Where are you from, Halim? Where is everybody else who is watching us from as well? Give you all a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds. Where are you from? And how long have you been studying English? How long have you all been studying English? All right. So, very good. I like this. This is always fun, getting to hang out with you all here on these live sessions. So remember, the link is down below. You can join us directly on Zoom, or you can watch through the YouTube live. Go ahead and tell us who you are and where you're from and how long you've been studying English. So I'm going to jump right into it here while you all are doing that. I'm going to jump over here to my handy dandy screen. Here we go. Show you the screen. Let's take a look at some different pictures here. All right. So this is pretty cool. This is one of my favorite artists. This is, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but his username is Grand Failure, but he has another name. I think he's from Thailand, and he's a really good artist. So I like using prompts from pictures, different ideas to start a story. So what do you guys think of these pictures here? Anybody have any comments or things that you want to mention about them? Go ahead and pull. There we go. All right, all right. Halim says that he just started. Great, Halim. That's great. So welcome, since you're just starting. You're from North Africa, but living in New York City. Wow, amazing. New York City is an amazing place. I was there a couple of years back, went up to look at skyscrapers and take lots of pictures, and it was a lot of fun to be there. Okay, continuing on here, let me go back and let's take a look at the pictures once again. Let me change the size of this. There we go. Great. Now I can see better what's going on and what y'all are saying. So we have a bunch of different pictures here. Like I said, this is one of my favorite artists. So why don't you guys write something about one of these pictures? Tell us what you think about it or how it makes you feel. Some of these I've already used. I've used this one to write a story. I've used this one here to write a story as well. This one we've already written a story about. This one as well. Girl and the Tiger. Oh, this one was great. I like this one. That one has a lot of emotion packed in there. All right, we've written a story about this one and this one. Boom, both of these two we've already written stories about. And this picture was the one that we used yesterday. That was a really amazing picture. I really like that one. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. What does it say? It says, the scientist creating a monster spider in a laboratory. A scientist creating a monster spider in a laboratory. So let's just go ahead and download that image. Boom, good. We're ready to go. Wait for it to finish downloading here, so then we can actually make it the background for our screen here. It's a pretty big image. So it'll take a couple seconds to load up. All right. Fantastic. There we go. So let's go ahead and show it in the folder. And make it my desktop background. See what happens when I do that. Voila, pretty cool. All right, so let me flip over here and show you our screen. Screen 1. Here we go. Pretty cool, huh? So let's take a look here at what's going on in this picture. Actually, you know what? Let me flip it over here just for a second. So let me change all this around. Don't worry, guys. I am still learning how to use the software. So it's all part of the process. Give me a moment. Nice. Okay, wonderful. Make that smaller. Good, so we can see the whole thing. Okay, so here, I'm going to go ahead and change the color, make this green, since we already have a lot of green in here. Here is our main character. Let's go ahead and give him a name. Actually, you know what? That's going to kind of blend in. Let's make this a different color that will stand out better. Let's try red. Whoops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. So that is our main character. Let's go ahead and give him a name. What name would you like to give him, Halim? Halim says he is from North Africa, but he's currently living in New York City. So we could actually say that our main character is from North Africa. What do you think, Halim? What is it like in North Africa? What are things like in North Africa? What part of North Africa are you from specifically? Right, so let me go ahead and see what kind of names we can get here for North African characters. I have no idea what names are popular in North Africa, but maybe we can pull some up here. Give me a second. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. So we have some African names. Good. Let's try that. I'm going to generate some random male names from Africa. And let's see what we get. Generate 5 male names and 5 female names. Right, so give me just a second here. We have Moxamed, Njinga, Chidibubi, Ifa, and Masozi. How about those, Halim? Are those good names? Any of those a good name for our character? I'm actually going to go ahead and flip this up here to boom, boom. Stop sharing that. We're going to flip it over to our whiteboard. And let's try that. How about that? Okay, there we have several names. So we have Maxamed, Njinga, Chidibubi, Ifa, and Masozi. Any of those names strike you guys? Do you like any of those names particularly? All right, if anybody has any suggestions, if not, I will just go ahead and choose one. I like the name Maximed. Okay, I think we can call him Maximed. Let me go ahead and pull up some other names as well. Some female names, some African female names. And we are going to see what kind of good names we can come up with here for women. Hang on just a second and I will put those there on the screen for you to see as well. Just got to get them here. All right, boom. So there we go. So we've got Namusa, Ogechi, Nasonoa, Asha, and Marjani. All right, those are some nice names. So now we are going to take a look over here at our main picture again. So we've got our main character here that we're going to call Maximed, right? We'll call him Maximed. We'll call him Max for short. I think that's a pretty cool name. It's a good name. We'll just make this a little bit smaller here so it kind of fits in but doesn't block up our the entire picture. All right, good. So what else do you guys see here in this picture? Go ahead and describe the things that you see in this picture. Give you all a second, right? We've got a spider up here. I'm going to change the color a little bit. So we're going to make this yellow. We've got some computer screens, right? It looks like he is in a high-tech lab. Right, we've got some screens here. And we've got the giant spider here. So what do you guys think happened to this giant spider? What do you think that the scientist did? Do you think they found this giant alien spider somewhere? Do you think that they created it? What do you think happened? What do you think happened? All right, go ahead. You can write your answer in the comments, even if you're watching the session later. Another question. Where did the spider come from? Where did the spider come from? Where do you think that this spider came from? All right, all right. And what do you think is going to happen? All right. What do you think is going to happen? This is going to be interesting here. I always like where these stories go. They always take interesting turns and twists, and they surprise even me. Alrighty, so while y'all are thinking there, to jump back here, say hello just so y'all can see me again. But actually, I'm moving my session around here to get the screen on my iPad here. Let me see if I can get that. I'm going to get a new screen. Was able to do that yesterday, but I don't see how to do that today. Where is it that I get the new screen? Hello, new screen. And I would not remember where it is, would I? Okay, give me a second, guys. Just 1 second. I know I did something yesterday that allowed me to get a second screen up really easy, and now I don't remember how I did that. Okay, all right, no problem. I suppose I could just clear the screen and get a Okay, I'll have to remember. Anyways, I'll have to do something different here until I figure that out. But meantime, let's go ahead and look back at our image. So go ahead. Hey, Sonar Fleet, how you doing? And Sandra de Souza, good afternoon from São Paulo, Brazil. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Sonar Fleet, Elio, my good friend. So how are things going for y'all? How is life treating you? What are y'all doing? What are you up to these days? Okay, so I'm at Zoom. Y'all can see the link up above. If you want to click that, you can join me directly in the Zoom app, or you can just keep watching through the YouTube thing. No problem. Just that there's a little bit of lag in YouTube, so it's taken a little bit longer for y'all to hear me on YouTube. So let's see. I've been trying to figure out how to get that second whiteboard. I did it yesterday. I know I can do it. I know I can. I just got to think positive. Think positive here. Where was it? Whiteboard saved. It's in the folder. Find out where that is. Okay, no problem. I will just have to go ahead and do virtual background. See what that is. No, that's not what I wanted. Doom. Okay, I'll just clear this board and we will start all over again. No, it doesn't want to let us do that, and we can't clear this board. Okay, so I'm not, okay, so I found where it's saved. Found how to format, undo, redo. This is embarrassing, guys. I thought I knew how to do this. Yesterday it was working just fine. And today it's not working for me at all. Okay, so now we got all the text off, but I can't get rid of this text here. Let me try this erase. Okay, that works. Isn't quite as easy as what I did yesterday, but I guess this will get the job done. Okay, boom. So now we finally have the screen clear. Let me go ahead and see what y'all are up to on the big screen. All right, that's right, Anu. Long time no see, no see. So we're just getting ready here for a new story. We're just choosing an image, talking about it, getting your thoughts and your feedback. And we also chose a name for our main character. All right. So, fantastic. Next phase. The next thing I'm going to do is to write a story for this image from this prompt about what's going on, what's happening, and I will share that with you as well. So, do you guys have any questions? Why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about what you're up to? Edu, what have you been up to these days? Sandra, how are things down there in Sao Paulo, Brazil? I'm not sure if Halim is there. So, how are things going in New York? Things are pretty crazy in the world right now, right? With all of these events that are going on. But stay safe, stay healthy. Give y'all a few seconds to answer. So I know that there is a bit of a lag. So, go ahead and just throw up okay. So, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask them. Type them in there. I'll answer them before I leave, before I start writing this story. Give you all a couple more minutes. Right. And I will share this screen. This is where we are at. We are creating a story. This is our Zoom link where y'all can join us if you want. So basically, we're going to create the story. Then we are going to write it. And then we'll read it together. I'll actually put up the recording for you all to help your English. This is actually the story that we wrote yesterday. So this is the story that I wrote yesterday, and we had a class about that as well. So you can go back and watch the last live that we did was about that story, I also will record this as well for you. And then you can actually read that right now. If you go to patreon.com/post/3498926 So this is kind of where I've been organizing all of my short stories. So that way I don't use all the blog space for the different little things that go on and save the blog for the big things. But this is where you can actually read the story before the recording comes out. And then the recording I will add to Patreon as well as soon as it is ready. Also, if you want some classes with me, go to davebailey.me/go/classes. There's an option for you to sign up for English classes with me in Zoom or via Skype or by telephone, whatever's best for you. And I do have you can sign up for a discovery class. So, a session where we talk about the challenges you're facing with learning English, and I will give you some tips and suggestions about how to overcome them. That's free. So, you can sign up for a free ESL discovery session. So, I look forward to chatting with you on one of those. I don't see any more questions on here. So I will go ahead and sign off. I will go ahead and write the story for this picture that we just chose. And then I will make that available to you on Patreon as well. So I look forward to letting you read the story, interacting with you all some more. Um, and I will talk to y'all later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good day. Bye bye.